Hi everybody, I'm Kimberly Edwards with cookingwithkimberly.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make one of the staples of my household. Anytime you come over to my house and you look at my fridge, you're probably going to see a great big pitcher this size of iced tea and one of lemonade. And this is a staple at our house all year long, pretty much year in, year out. Everyone pretty much likes it, and it's better than drinking pops and all kinds of way worse bevies, right? At least this has natural ingredients in, some antioxidants and all that good stuff, vitamin C. So here we go. All right, today I'm using oranges. I'm not going to use a lemon. I usually put 2 lemons and 2 oranges and 1 lemon in my sweet iced tea. And today I want to use my lemons for lemonade, so I'm just putting 2 oranges in. You can choose what you want. I've already peeled them. I was using them for something else, and again, I don't need to use them now, and now I'm going to try and attempt to juice them like this. So you're going to use your juicer, a little one of these. I know everybody has one of these at their house, but when was the last time you actually used it, right? We're going to hope for the best with trying to do this, and it actually is working pretty good. This is just the pith of the orange holding it all together, not the skin, but it worked well. That's all I have left, so that's pretty cool. That's good to know. All right, here we go. It's not as clean and easy to do, but it's gonna work. All right, there's that. I'm gonna slice it in half again. So what you're doing is you're just juicing this out. Now you can use the pulp if you want to. I like pulp. I like lots of pulp. I wish I had more pulp, but you can only get what you got for the citrus you use. So if you don't want the pulp, that's cool. These little juicer things have strainers at the top, and you just leave the pulp there and the pits. If you are using the pulp, please pick the pits out if there are any. Oranges don't typically come with a whole bunch of pits, but lemons do. Lemons come sometimes with a whole ton of pits, okay? This is going in the garbage. Next, in goes my juice into my pitcher, okay? I had no pits in those 2 lemons, or 2 oranges, so there we go. You know what? I have half a lemon in the fridge. Sit tight. I used to have a lemon in the fridge. It just fell on the floor, so I guess I'm really not using it now. Perfect. This is real cooking. This is what happens in your kitchen. You're like, oh well, keep it moving. It's all good. So next, in goes. I use my recipe that I used to use. It's the same recipe. I've just cut down on the sugar and the amount of tea. So I used to use 2 cups, and you may very well still want to use 2 cups of sugar. But I'm using 1½ cups, and that seems to be plenty for all of us, and everyone's happy with that amount. So 1½ cups of sugar. This is a great big pitcher. This is a double pitcher. It holds about 16 cups of water, okay? So in goes my sugar. Done. Next, I have already boiled this kettle, and it is full of water. It's actually filtered water because we have a little water filter at the house. But you can use any old kind of water you really feel like drinking, so it's all good. All right, next goes my tea bags. Let's talk. Okay. I am not going to tell you the brand name in my video of my tea bags, but I definitely have shared it with you in the blog post that goes along with this video. You'll be able to figure out what kind of tea bags that I use. Now these are an English tea. It's a plain old tea. They sometimes call it builder's tea. That's its nickname. And that's what I use. My English nanny, when I was a child, a baby, told my mom, you can only drink this kind of tea. The other stuff is bad. And she dumped it all out and made my mom a cup of that. And we've been drinking that ever since I was a baby. So that's everything in there. All I have is the oranges. You can put a lemon in if you want. I have 1½ cups of sugar, and I have 3 tea bags, okay? Pot of hot water. You can do it in a pot if you have to, or if you have a kettle, that's great. Just dump it in. Don't splash yourself. It doesn't feel nice with boiling water. Okay. Here it goes. Immediately, I'm going to set my timer for 5 minutes. Okay. Sit tight. We'll talk a little bit more. Hold on. Okay. Now, this tea is a black tea. Okay? It's a black tea. And when you're brewing black tea, you are able to use, without it getting bitter or being burnt by the hot water, you can let that sucker steep for 5 minutes with black tea. Okay? the temperature that you can use is the boiling water that comes straight from your pot or your kettle. It's the full boiling temperature, you know, it's the 100 degrees. And black tea can handle that. If you're using green teas, or if you're using herbal teas or oolong or any other type of tea, you want to be very aware of what the temperature, the best temperature is to brew it, and the length of time to brew it. Now again, this is 5 minutes, so I always just put a timer on so I don't forget it. After that, whatever time it is, for whatever kind of tea you're using, for the black, it's 5 minutes. It starts getting bitter. Bitter tea doesn't taste nice. Bitter anything doesn't really taste awesome. So we don't want bitter tea. We want sweet tea. It's about being sweet. So I'm going to fish those out in 5 minutes, okay? You can also, if you use oranges and lemons like this, and you have the skin on, unlike I did today, what you want to do is you want to wash the outside with soap and water, cool water. And when you slice them and then you juice it, right? What I want you to do is I want you to throw the shells into this hot mixture, okay? So you're going to pour the boiling water over top of the tea, the ice, or the tea, the sugar, and your citrus peels, okay? What happens then is you're going to get some of the essential oils out of these skins, like the orange oil and the lemon oil, and it's beautiful and it infuses your tea with even more flavor. Today I didn't have that luxury. It's still going to be delicious. Don't worry about it. But it's just another little tip that I can give you. And when you fish the tea bags out, you just fish out those peels. And then what you're going to do is you are either going to, if you want to drink it right away, you can add ice cubes to this to cool it down immediately. This is basically done. You just need to fill it with water or ice, or both. So you're going to put it in your fridge after you've filled it all the way up to the top with water. You're just going to let it cool down. And there's your iced tea. And that's it, okay? You can drink iced tea in the winter. Don't get it twisted. Don't forget. Lemons and oranges, any way you can get them in. They have a nice amount of vitamin C. Other fruits and vegetables do as well, but this is a great way to get it in. And it tastes good, and you know, everyone's happy with it every day. Maybe instead of having hot tea in the morning, you could try an iced tea. See if you get refreshed, okay? So I'm not really going to make you wait 3 more minutes for me to hang out with my tea bags, although it would be nice for you to hang out with me. That's okay. I understand. You can go. So that's it. So in 3 more minutes on my timer, I'm going to fish these bad boys out. And I'm going to add water to the top. And that's it. So I don't have to hold your hand for that, right? The rest of the recipe will be, there will be a link to the recipe underneath this video. And that's it. That's how you make Southern style sweetened iced tea. Now, if you don't want it sweet, don't put the sugar in. Simple, right? Don't worry about it. Get in your kitchen and cook. Don't be scared. Get in here and do something. It's fun in the kitchen. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim E with a capital E. Make sure you go to the Facebook fan page and like it. Interact with me. Let me know what's going on. It's facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. Check out the show on YouTube. It's youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly, and the site is cookingwithkimberly.com. Go on over there and get all kinds of recipes that you could possibly want. All kinds of searches and different ethnicities and ingredients you can possibly use. Every search function you can think of on there, okay? So go on to the website, cookingwithkimberly.com. Let me know what's going on. Eat deliciously. Ciao, guys. Bye.